the challenge. I did make one, so if you saw that, that's good. But I'm gonna make another one just in case. I was kind of cut off by my phone. That kind of annoyed me. So yeah, I was mid sentence and bing. That was kind of cool. The challenge is actually go watch Jonah Hex, right? And instead of putting it down and uh, make it sound as if it's was the best film ever. Says, yes, challenge. Leave your own. You can put it on yours if you want, or definite anyone that has a YouTube channel, make a video and stating the name of the thing, movie, Jonah Hex, because we don't want to be doing that. And I want to hear your thoughts. It says, please don't type. It says, this is not for only for links, so that way I can see what you all have to say about Jonah Hex in a positive light. It says, so I'm calling this challenge. No, not the best movie ever. That's just taking someone else's idea. It says, films that are bad are good. Challenge. Just, there you go. Definite. And if it does well, it's neat. Or you can actually send them. I can actually put them all together. I'd rather not do it that way, because you never know what someone have to say. Just, yeah, no rudeness, no putting anything down, even if it's a certain actress. Definite. She may not be the best actress, but she does try her best, just to a point, because she kind of uses her assets. Just try to get ahead in life. Just coin the phrase. So let's see what you have to say. Says, and I would start right now because I particularly just watched it. One, I particularly think that Brolin did a very good job. At, did a very good job, and the script was just fine. So, there's our very good scenes of trees. There's a train. Good co-stars, and John Malkovich really knocked it out of the park. And when you thought it couldn't get any better, it did the explosive thing. More ways than one. Anyway, I'm Richard Todd. Let's see what y'all guys have to say. So, please like and submit. Oh my, let's take a bite out of Jonah Hex. And cut. Oh, damn. I nearly got my nose. Whoa. Yes, if you're wondering, yes, I'm using my... It's been a while since I've done. And action. This cut. No. Cut is when you actually cut for the scene. And action is for when actors or anyone else starts acting. And right off the spot. And if they don't really get it, then you gotta cut. But right now, I'm not cutting it. A few little things have cropped up for me. This definite. First off, I have begun writing this is just for fun, by the way. It's a script, definite. I don't have a name for it yet. I know how to write the whole thing, and I intend to keep at it. I already have 4 pages. It says, yeah, 4 pages. I wrote 2 yesterday and wrote 2 today. It says, quite simply too. Yeah, I'm not telling you what it is. I want to keep that to a surprise, and I will only select a few people to read it. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. Now, with that being said, now I have been playing my guitar. It's both of them. I'm playing a song, as you know, so forth. First few times, actually more than a few. It was a little rough, and it's getting better. So, so that way, next time I actually post something that is song-wise, yes, song-wise, I already have the title for it. Yes, but I won't tell you what it is. This I want to tell you, but I can't tell you at the same time. So, yeah, my things are a little lackluster. I may have to get a new one. This, and I just seen that my Mikey is not standing uppy. Damn, wonder what happened there. This, oh, I see. It came off its thing. There we go. In more ways than one. We already know who said that particular line. Here we go. This, you're a man. You're a man. I'm a man. And I just want to see the world. Joker, Heath Ledger. Says, yeah, I was watching it 2 weeks back. Says, yeah, I'm watching old films, not current ones. No, no current ones. If I do watch a current one, then it's out of curiosity. Says, yeah, I've been watching. In the last 3 days, I have watched. Well, let's say 6 movies. Says, pretty good. Says, yeah. The reason being, the quality back then was so much better. So, yeah, that's when creators were good. Mm, I heard about Amber. We, heard the person who doesn't know how to, well, shut up. No. Oh, well. You can't win them all, people. No, I'm not hurt. It's just that, one, I don't particularly like her. So, no, when you think about it, no. It's just, yeah, people like that should not be in the industry. It's just, yeah, even people who constantly want sex, don't be in it. It's just, you don't want scammers, liars, or anyone else. No, I paid my penance and I actually, when I say penance, I didn't. I walked away. No, don't worry. Nothing horrible. It's just, in some ways it was horrible because I had to step away from the industry way too many times. Not because of, no. It was because, one, I wasn't getting the opportunities after the 12 films. No. Everyone thought I was, no, that's a total lie. It says, one, I may not be famous. I would like to be famous. And with that sort of label on you, then you're a sitting target. It says, for anyone. It says, that could be in the industry or It could be the SJWs. Or we could call them Sims. Oh, actually, that's a better one. It's a Sims. A better term. SJW doesn't work. Social justice warriors. Nah, let's call them Sims. It says definite. I think that's the only way of calling them. Hey, look, there's a Sim. Oh, oh, there's another Sim. Another. It says, that's how it's done. My mom's just getting something to eat. Shouldn't eat anything after 7. No, I've already eaten before 7. It says, if you eat after 7, then, well, okay, you're just eating your feelings. I used to do that. But sometimes I do get a little munch. It says, yeah. Like the other day, I had the munchies, felt like something chocolatey, and I got myself a chocolate. It says, yeah, you would think I would think way before beyond that when it's in the middle of the day. It says, So there's the Sims, and there's the car, and there's the script I'm writing, which is just for fun. It says, yeah, you can write for fun. You can read for fun. You can do this for fun. Definite. That's right. Better out than in. Says, yeah, that's one of the movies I saw. It says, Malibu Rescue movie. No, it was the new one. It says, it was alright. It says, they needed a thicker one, and I thought to myself, what this thing needs is David Hasselhoff. So that way they can actually just put, you can tell it's a Baywatch thing. Yeah, that's what it is. You can, basically, you can tell. Baywatch. If you never heard of Baywatch, it's probably, here, how can I put this? The suggestions of what Baywatch is. People running down a beach. People running toward danger. Girls and guys in skimpy things. It says, yeah, that's not perfectly written, but at least you keep on going back just to watch. It says, Parker Stevenson was really good in that series until he left. It says, yeah, he left. But I kept on watching because David Hasselhoff, the man who used to be Knight Rider, it was a Knight Rider. Yeah. Funny enough, he actually played his given name. It says, David. This is definite. Unfortunately, things like that happen. Yep, I'm just waiting on something. Doesn't start until 9. Oh, I was a little late the last time. It's just, so, actually I could have gotten some books. Just, no. One of the things, oh, damn, that's heavy. It's a very thick, heavy book. I think you will appreciate it. The Art of Special Effects. And a great resource when you're trying to find things to do. It has E.T., Star Trek, and some of the works of Steven Spielberg. I think just George Lucas's one, and Star Trek. Sorry. Pictures of things from Star Wars, spaceships. They were mostly models anyway, so. Speeders! Oh yeah, that's something I need to look up. Hmm. Like, you know, the land speeder in um, Star Wars before it was A New Hope. Yeah, that thing. It's just where Luke. Yeah, it was quite surprising because like I did see the what was it? It was a documentary on, and they had what they've done is they had wheels underneath, and they would edit out to make it look like it's floating when it's not floating. It's just that's just cool. It's just it really is. So. Uh, Yeah, like I had wheels, like real wheels. Yeah, and they had a thing around it, like some sort of board, so like it looked like it's hovering. Yeah, because they have what they do is like they have to do some movie magic to make it look like it's actually not. hmm It's very ingenious of what they did. So it's well, definite. Oh, oh, hold on. Let's see what else. This was written by Thomas G. Smith. Ooh, very intelligent guy. Yes. Star Trek, Darth Vader, and a few other things. The art is really good too. So, yeah. Let's get further into the book. It says, oh, damn, I gotta take pictures of this on my phone so that way I can show you. There is a poster in it where Luke and Vader are battling over, like you know, in The Empire Strikes Back. Vader tells Luke that he is the father. Luke, I'm your father. No. And the resolution between two pitches, one so strange and the other spot on, which makes it look so like a picture. Like when you think about, yeah, like a lot of articles. I haven't read it, but I think it's kind of cool. It's just, yeah, I just look at the pictures. I have read it before, so yeah, the because ow, it's slipping. It's just, so you have the animation and the FX. It's just, like you know when Paladin, the Emperor. I mean, it's just when he does. Yeah, lightning coming out of his fingers. Hello, I've seen other I've seen other things with besides that. So Luke holding his lightsaber. And no, I'm not talking about anything personal. Because that's where it's from. That's right. I thought I recognized that. It's just it's not. Weird. I'm not expecting anyone. Anyway, you know who I am. Thank you for watching. In Star Trek, it was the Next Generation. Uh, it was basically Picard. He actually said, I can't remember what episode, might have been a movie, that he actually said that uh, movies became irrelevant. That there were, no. films being made. I have a funny feeling that was true in his regard. And I have a funny feeling it's going to become true in our reality too. Just ranging from how Hollywood is really going full throttle with uh, certain things, and probably the end of Hollywood too. Uh, at the same time, so there are people who in the industry the union industry, who are frightened, who are pushing back. Uh, I can name a few. John, you know who he is. Yes. Uh, yeah, the guy from Friends. Yeah, he was Peter. Says, yeah, that John. He actually is a very good actor, and he turned to be a director, producer, and writer. Says, and man, he has a talent. I would love to work with him. Says, so basically, yes. And then there's quite a number of others, but I think some of them have gone Looney Tunes. Says, yeah, there are people who that are trying to push away the idea of the political side. Hey, no, you don't belong here. Says, that's right. Yeah, you don't belong here. Says, it's like that's other person. Um, it, yeah, I think Disney's getting fed up with her. Says, yeah, well, I know what John is. Says, definite. And then there's Disney. Says, I don't know who's making bad decisions there, but they need to clean house in more ways than one. Marvel, yeah. They need to clean up their act too. Says, but it's not as bad. No, you don't want to see it until you have that one moment. Oh, why would a Falcon say that to a kid? Or the kid saying that to yeah, definitely. That wasn't good. Just no. After that, there was nothing until the very end of the very last episode, where they were talking about, yeah, like it sounded like the speech sounded like a little forced. Yeah, he didn't really believe it. No, unfortunately, that happens sometimes. I think it was just in character and people overreach. Even in today's society, people overreach sometimes and see things that are not really there. But on this particular subject, yes, he was a little reachy, preachy, and a little insaney. Says the character was, not the actor. Says no. I think Robert Downey Jr. is getting a little frustrated too. Says get rid of it, please. Why she came over to the beginning? Says someone that shouldn't be here. Says anyway, you know who I am. Thank you for watching. My dear Lord. I don't like it when she comes late. Nice person, but damn, she never phones. I hate that. It's a bad way of keeping friends. Yeah, it is. It's just, or when someone doesn't know when to shut up or overstays their welcome. She does that. She needs to stop coming for 2 to 3 weeks or 4. It's just, Fame. My thoughts and what I went through personally. Being famous doesn't give you the right to downgrade people, especially anyone. It doesn't matter what color they are. It's just, no. But a fame does go to your head. That did me. when I was an actor. I'm still an actor, but I don't look down on people. I don't tell them. I don't tell people to how they should have their opinions. No, that's totally wrong. Uh, but you can explain why your opinion means to you and not to me. Like for me, I said some stupid stuff when I was acting constantly. Yeah, it was after the fifth film. I started to act as if I was untouchable. I said some nasty things to some people, and one of them, David and Jason, teamed up, sat me down, and said, "You want to know something, Richard? Everyone has a place here, especially you. Stop acting like a jackass. You're not a snob. We know that. And you had some points, but still, your opinion, nothing more." So I took that to heart and had a nice career as an actor, a non-union actor, because non-union actors do not get the union jobs. Union jobs, doesn't union jobs and non-union jobs. One, you can get fame through non-union jobs. However, no one knows about union people. No, just probably about half. Let's say half of Toronto knows about union jobs. Or other people around the world. Doesn't matter where you are. And you can just hop from one place to another. Yeah, it can be the same one, and you have, like, say, 4 locations, maybe 3 locations, or 1. So yeah, it happens. But this is more to do with being jackasses toward other people. Says, never mind. Don't worry. One of the other things is I got wind of LeVar Burton. I've lost respect for you. Just because you're a fellow actor doesn't mean your opinion's wrong. It means that you need to get a little bit more educated. Cancel culture goes around and they would cancel you off the bat without thinking. Without. And you say it's consequence? No, that's not a consequence. These SJWs, the cancel culture, only cares about themselves. Only themselves. They only want their opinion. And whoever has a different opinion needs to be canceled. No, you're not canceled, LeVar. You should never be canceled. You want to know why? Because you're an individual. You uphold hope for those that actually have looked up to you in the past. And what you said now, I don't think any of them would ever follow you ever again. You've lost a lot of fans and a lot of respect from fans. Especially Star Trek fans. I don't care about your views, nor your politics. How do you come off your high and mighty snobbery and start thinking like a human? We're all human. We know where we come from. I'm a hardworking person who actually got in the industry because I had loved Hollywood. And when I found out these SJWs were doing for the first time, I want no part of Hollywood. No, not one bit. Not until Hollywood learns. Not to piss off their fans. I treat every person on this planet equally. It doesn't matter who or what they are or where they come from. Think about the words that are coming out of my mouth. I have the high ground here because most people realize in this world we may be in it together. But it sickens me to learn that there are several famous people who don't give a shit about people like me. You're not a god. Oh, I have to calm down. I don't know Michael Dorn's stance. I don't know about Patrick Stewart's stance either. They seem really nice people. Where are they? How about Jonathan Frakes? I've seen him in a few things. Always a message of hope. That's what Star Trek is. Hope. Especially Star Wars. Piss off the fans, they'll go away. They won't watch Trek anymore. They'll stop watching Next Generation. They'll stop watching Star Trek, DS9, Voyager, you name it. Anything that has Trek on it, they won't watch it. Because, one, in their mind, they think that everything is woke, which is not true. Not everything is woke. Says, no. I believe that. I've always believed that. When I watched Star Wars, I believed that the new Star Trek was, new Star Wars was very good. I particularly still watch Trek, and there's no virtual signaling at all. No, even in Star Trek. No virtual singing there, and there was none in Star Wars, not in the trilogies. And just because some actors in the moment, I'm going, like, look at Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Definitely, he's in character. Um, and Bucky's there. I think I know what a Steve was, and you could see Anthony in character, but you can tell that he was not feeling those words. He looked disgusted. Yeah, terrified of what may or may not happen. Those words, he was talking about that entire speech, he looked so uncomfortable, and not from an acting perspective. He did not believe one of those words. No. That was an entire woke moment. The only thing in that episode. Yeah. He didn't believe it. He didn't want to believe it. But he did it anyway, without expression. You could tell in his eyes that he had lost hope. Not in himself, but in the things that he was getting himself attached to. So he may be questioning himself if he really wants to continue being Falcon. Pity. He's actually very good. You see all the passion that it had when, like, he's like us. Definitely, he's a giant fan of Star Wars. He watched the original trilogy. He has the Boba Fett, and the original Boba Fett signed it for him. Oh, that was cool, and you could see the passion in it. But when he actually is acting, he is acting, nothing more. He didn't even believe those words. He hated saying it. You could tell right here. Every time I see something, doesn't matter what it is, like Charlie's Angels. One, did they have fun? Yes, they had fun. Elizabeth Banks, okay, fine. She may be a little woke, but who cares? But I don't blame all Hollywood. I only blame individuals, and it doesn't matter who they are. Female, male. My entire point is, I don't blame one person. I only blame the SJWs for spreading lies. Yeah, that's all it is. They're all lies. And in one of the Harry Potter films, Dolores forced Harry Potter to write, I do not, I shall not. No. What was it? I'm trying to think of the quote now. It says, one should never lie. And yet she was the one that was lying. It says, yeah. Or in Star Trek, the Borg were about taking other cultures and forming it into themselves, suppressing their freedom, suppressing the individual for their individuality. But then you look at today's world, the woke SJWs. We do not bound ourselves in that, nor do I fall to them or bow to them. I bow to no God, man, or super being. Exactly. I'm Richard Todd. Please like and subscribe, and always make sure that you have the right mind and frame. Unless the SJW gets on my channel and tells me to my face that I suck. Well, you want to know something? You can have that opinion, but still, I do not suck, because I have the higher class. No, that's not a snobbish. That's not being a snob. I'm just being real. So before you say anything dumb or say anything stupid on my channel or down there right in the comments section, get your head out of your ass and stop counseling people. Yeah, I got kind of pissed off with the Gina Carano situation. She should never have been fired. She didn't even do anything wrong. No. What her political views are is one thing. Nah, it's what she was saying. She was basically not saying anything wrong. And she got fired because she was spreading her freedom of expression. Says, hello, you can't cancel someone like that. I refuse to be canceled too. I think every goddamn actor on this world needs to stand up and tell the woke people to piss off! Hi everybody, you know who I am, Richard Todd. I'm the host of comic book and video games, and I do talk about so many different things. Doesn't really matter what it is, but I do keep away from politics. That's for definite. Well, I don't follow that kind of news. No, I don't. So, this is, something different today. This is definite. Been busy with the script. Yeah, from 11 straight to 3 o'clock. Because I was aware of a stream. I wanted to watch it because it was a sensitive matter. I'm not going to do that. But there are two people who I support. This is Popcorn Planet and Joni, Jordy's Corner. This is one, two different perspectives, two different opinions, but they respect each other. Exactly. Sorry, I have something in my eye. So, uh, basically, I find they're both good. When it comes to Jody, and he is great. He has his own perspective of things, and and I respect him for that. This is definite. Yeah, I have nothing against him. It's just, no, Andy. Yes, we all know Andy. Andy's actually a very nice person. Sometimes there are some things I did totally disagree with him, but I respect him. He shot me the eye when I was watching the other day. It's because I don't particularly like two shows. But I think he thinks, I don't know what he's thinking. He probably think, oh dear Lord, what is this guy smoking? Because I actually wrote two little things. Yeah, well, I like Supernatural, right? I didn't like the last season. I gave up on that. And like 6 episodes left on that, and I have not gone back to it. I actually gave up on it because I don't like what they're putting out. And the boys, I didn't like what they were pointing out. No, I don't respect the show one bit. They can be all professional. Maybe they will be professional like every other production, of course. Then you have, what was it, The Invincible? Same Eric, of course. I can't recall his last name. I can never, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really given The Invincible a good try. But when I take a look at a show, any show nowadays, and if you can't impress me in 2 episodes, I give up on it. It's but with The Boys, for me, that was everything I didn't like about it. One, except for the acting and the scripts, yeah, it was shot very well. I'm giving you the good points. It was shot very well. The acting was superb, and Carl Urban, oh, I love Carl Urban. It's just definite. Maybe more than I like to admit. Well, I've seen everything he's been in, so since Xena, yeah, I've been following his career for a long time. And uh, basically, I particularly like the guy. Yeah, seems like a nice guy, so forth. Though with that particular show, the only thing that really puts me down is how the superheroes on that are not really superheroes. From my point of view, they're villains. They're all villains. Like, who exposes himself to a female? Ugh. Like, I would never do that. No. Like, Homelander doing that? That is not a good sign. Because you're just like, uh, you know, I don't know what you're trying to show me, but It's non-existent. Yeah, I would try to turn it into a joke. It says, I would say the same thing to Will Smith when he's in character. John Hancock says, uh, hmm, yeah, you have nothing between your legs. Says, yeah, it doesn't really matter who it is. Yeah, I'll just make a joke. Says, uh, if you want to expose yourself like that, that's up to you. But I don't want anything to do with you. No. There is an issue, but that's totally something different, and I won't talk about it. It's just, well, I'm not ignoring it. It's just that some people may be triggered, so I don't want that. So, no, no, I'm not going there. It's just Invincible. Any show that actually starts off very hard, that is nearly unwatchable to the point of just giving up on it. So, yeah, I got stuck halfway through it. I'm like, really? Really? Says, oh, come on. I don't want to be bush bashing the show. Says, like I'm trying not to bash the boys. So, yeah. Um, oh, yeah, I wasn't finished with the boys. Sorry. Before I go to that. Yeah, each episode was uh, pulling teeth. Says, yeah, I just don't feel anything for the characters. For Carl Urban's character, he's supposed to be the villain and everyone else supposed to be the good guys. They didn't even act like good guys. Says, no. Says, I found Carl Urban was a breath of fresh air, and I thought, finally, someone with balls. Says, definite. I thought that. I really thought that. Someone with balls. Yeah, finally. This damn stinking stupid villain dies. Says, yeah, I don't know who the guy or the actor was, but still, he came off the way he came off, and I just want him gone. Yeah, the character, not the actor. Says, but, but what a way to go. I ain't right, man. Villain or not, villain or good guy, it doesn't really matter. Says, you don't kill people. Says, sorry, murder. Hello, it's murder. No, not funny. It says, yeah, Homelander doing some stupid stuff as well. Yeah, he's been judged. Says, yeah, they're super villains, not heroes. I don't know why people think they're heroes when they're super villains. Homelander is a complete jerk off. Says, yes, he is. The rest are just following suit, trying to be appeased. I don't like the factor that there's a government controlling these super powered villains. Says, or if they're not villains, no government should actually do that. Says, what are you trying to do? Try to woke them up? Says, yeah, that's how I got it. Says, controlling people. Like, like you don't control people and you don't control the super villains or superheroes. You let them live. If they make mistakes, they may. If a superhero makes a mistake, yeah, it's them. They have to carry it for the rest of their lives, so forth. Right, and being told of how to rescue people says, "Oh, you can only rescue her, but not him." Says, "Okay, oh, screw that. I'm rescuing both." Yeah, if I was a superhero, I would like to be like Spider-Man. It's just like definite. Yeah. Um, Let me see. Yeah, now Invincible. It's just all the story is tight. The only thing really bugged me and it shouldn't be in that all the time. I particularly think it's one of the most stupidest things when you watch a show for the first time, the pilot, like TNG. Alright? Now I have issues with that now. This is due to a certain actor, LeVar Burton. This, but before, no, yeah, I don't know. Get there. I'm putting everything in this and how I feel toward everything. A show that starts off really well, and you get to know the characters, you fall in love with them, and Invincible does not do that. It's a hard watch. Like, come on, lighten it up a little. Not everything has to be all so serious. That was what put me off. Definite. So I don't know. I call this something. Just a certain thing. Just uh, to Geordie's Corner and Popcorn Planet. Now, what LeVar Burton said. Uh, hello. I did a nasty one before, way earlier before. Yeah, in the morning, 10 o'clock, I let go of my anger. I was upset. This is not only about LeVar Burton, but uh, he came off as very smug, uneducated, and he said something he shouldn't have said. Something like, "Oh, there is no cancel culture. It's the other thing." Andy has covered it. Thank you, Andy, for putting that on the radar. I did not know about it until you pointed that out. And the reason I'm actually very offended over the factor is very simple. He shouldn't have said anything. No, I don't think. No. Anyone that's in that mind frame, doesn't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Russian, Hungarian, Australian, or German or anything else. It's just, you don't say that, huh? It's just consequence. What the hell? Just call it as it is. It's just have an open mind. It's just if someone's gonna come to you and say, no, that's a cancel culture. It's just, I would go like, oh, it is. But I call it the other thing. Is what's that? It's just required as other folks. It's it's cancel culture. What they do is, if you don't have the same opinion as they do, they cancel you. That ain't right. No, it isn't. Not if you don't come. It doesn't really matter who says it. It can be Andy, it can be Jody, it can be anyone else. Especially uh, Justin is lost. Oh, he's not really lost, but he's cool. Says, or or ABJ says, nah. Says, I see you, and I listen to you. I listen to everyone on here, even especially the ones I don't particularly like. Oh, that's because it come off kind of the way they come off. It's content. How you say something can uh, be a little misguided sometimes, but your heart's in it. Definite. Jeremy, what was it? The Quartering. Says, yeah, I used to watch him. Mr. H reviews. Yeah, a different opinion to everything else. Says, yeah, Then there's Geeks and Gamers. I back that too. Says Echo. Oh, oh, I have it. Hold on. Sorry about that. Uh, okay. Echo Base Network. Says I sure hope you see this. I think you should. I have it. Thanks, man. Says nice. Says 2019. Hello, it's 2021. Says that's quite right. Says I wish I could share my awards with you, but unfortunately, they're all boxed. All three of them. I'll tell you how I actually got those awards. Actually, I did it into it. I think I made one on here. I think it's up. Just Joe hope so. So, that's okay. First award actually was from acting. This is, yeah, it was my very last film that I was in many years ago, way before I got into being an extra. I went to a ceremony in Hamilton where the last film was shot. Well, there was several locations: Hamilton, Oakville, uh, Burlington, and Toronto. Yeah, I don't really talk about the awards that I have just achieved because basically uh, that one I was outstanding. Just, I'm not bragging. If I am, sorry. Just I'm just sitting there, all nice and colored, in a very nice dress suit. You know how men dress exactly to make themselves look a lot better. It's just them jeans and yeah, yeah. You can't go in jeans, especially when you're non-union. It's just yeah, we have to be professional as well. It's just we all do. It's just so I'm just sitting there, so forth, enjoying my time, and 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 director beside me. I'm trying to remember his name now. Wait, there was David, his sister. There was Jason. Uh, yeah, it was Donald. Donald. He did the last one. It's just because the other guy couldn't do it. It's just, yeah, scheduling. It's just, so we're all there, and director says, hey, it's the thing's coming up. I got a surprise for you. Like, what? It's just, so, they sing, I know, like they're going through the, like, you know, how they do it in Hollywood. Yeah, they do it in non-union as well. It's just not televised. They never televise it. Non-union doesn't televise their award shows. It's just something I think the union thing should do. Do not televise the award shows, so that way people go, oh, dear Lord. Exactly. Especially with the Oscars. It's just hardly anyone watched. It's just, oh, I know someone who did. It's just, I'm just sitting there, so forth, picking up to the category that I was in. And And they read out the who won. Guess who? Lead up there. Mm-hmm. And now you're wondering what it's called. It was called the elevation of, no, elevation. Mm-hmm. The elevation of Gangley Reed. Strange name for a movie. This, yeah, and I was Gangley Reed. This, mm-hmm. I remember it clearly. This, the writing award I won. Yeah, again, nominated. I wrote a 20-page. I put all my soul in it. Sometimes I don't really put all my soul in things, but when I really enjoy something, I really do it. It's just, yeah, it's just, so I wrote this piece, and I told Nathan years later. It's just, if you don't know who Nathan is, Nathan McLeod. He was on a sitcom many years ago, Life with Boys. Yes, that him. Yeah, that's that. He coached me. Just anyway, uh, same thing happened. Awards thing happened. We went. We saw. I won again. Yeah, wasn't any of my creations. Just other people were in it, so forth. And I know to old Chris from Black Bond Films. No. Third one, directing. The one before. No. Yeah, I never told us all about this, so now you do know. Um, mhm. uh, there was a film, actually, it was about 90 minutes, and I directed the whole thing. Uh, yeah, I directed for the, a 90 minutes film. Just, mm. So, again, in the same theater, all dressed up, many years later. I think it was 3 years after that. Just, either 2 or 3, I can't remember. It's been a long time since. So we did it, we made it, so forth. Yeah, the directing one, yeah, I got the directing one. Just again, yeah, that's how I got it. Just yes, and then I got it into my head to open up to do my own stuff for a while, and I did. Yeah. But before that, I met a man called Elon Musk. Yeah, he thought I had oodles of money. Says he asked for money. I turned around. I'm not like, I don't have that kind of money. Says, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin you because you won't give me money. Says, yeah. He came off like a sleazy salesperson. Says, well, apparently he still is, because we don't know who he's attached to at the moment. Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why the hood is still kicking around and not going to prison. Says, yeah, he's putting on a charm. Says, oh, he's probably saying, oh, it was Johnny Depp all along. Well, Henry know that Johnny Depp is innocent. Says, yeah, he's innocent. Says, and people who do not think that Johnny is innocent should really need to read a little bit. Says, yeah, read an article about it. Amber Heard, no thank you. Says, last I heard, and I did hear it from Johnny Depp's point of view. I asked him. Yeah, I asked him. It was last year, and he said nothing nice about it. Says that he thought that she was actually quite good, and for a little while she was fine, but then started to act and lie to him, uh, treat him like crap, that sort of thing. And then I started to hear about Musk. I don't trust him. Just no. He says some nasty things to me that he did. He threatened to. He threatened to uh, sue me. Like, I don't care if you sue me or not, but I don't have that kind of money. Just what? Just that's because I was in a lot of movies. Did the things that I wanted to do. Doesn't mean you don't have to cancel me or sue me. Or anything else. I am who I am. I know my own flaws. I know who I am. I know what I do. And if you don't like that, well, you can just walk away. So, it's a little bag of everything. The main point is there are nasty people here in life as of, and I don't think I made it. Well, no, that's right, my thing didn't show up to edit yeah, I went off on one of our, yeah, just online, just definite, not face to face. No, I know nothing about him. Except that he was Geordie LaForge on Star Trek Next Generation. I will never watch that series for the next 5 years. Just no, because well, I'll still remember, but I won't be as upset as I was. Yeah. So yeah, bye bye Next Generation. I'll be watching the first Star Trek with William Shatner. Bill, he likes to be called. Don't know why, but eh, this, at least he may be a lot of things, but he's cool. Yeah, because basically he wasn't just no, he made his own television show. Which I did meet someone from that show. I forget what it was called. Well, he just meant tech. It was tech, definite Canadian production called Tech. This, and now I remember. That's right. This Grant Shaw was on that. Yeah, he was. He did come out. He was a very good. I think it was Grant Shaw. I hope it was Grant Shaw. If it's not, you can correct me. Definite. I don't mind. This, yeah, like it was male, and it looked a lot like Grant Shaw. I don't know why. But he did. So I particularly like. I love particular, and there was an actress on there. Actually, a few actresses, and one of them was Tori. Yeah, I met Tori. Yeah, because she was on Stargate Atlantis and SG1. Yes, and I actually did say that. I actually had a small conversation with her. She wanted to see if I mentioned I run my own production company. She was interested, but then I just said I've been watching her career ever since tech. So Tech World. That's it. Tech World. Ever since Tech World. So I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about that show. Yeah, she totally spaced out. Says, so, and I said, well, I have to go, but it was nice talking to you. Says, and she, before I went, she actually says, wait just a minute, I think I've seen you in something. Says, like, pardon, were you in, you know, that movie? Says, I tell you the title of, she had watched that movie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, yeah, I wasn't. So, says, you won an award, didn't you? Says, because I spoke to a director who actually directed. I'm like, oh. Anyway, I gotta go anyway. So, goodbye and God bless, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Echo Base Network, as I said in my last. I think I did this. Not sure. I think I did, but probably you won't watch it. But I will definitely, yes, it's come. I'm very happy to have it. It says, yes. And there was a letter to me as well, but it wasn't from you, it was from the border country. Yeah, they explained what happened. It says, so, it's all right. I'm very happy. Thank you for being with me. It says, I always, yeah. It says, if you guys need any assistance in anything, hook me up, so forth, videos. Same applies to Popcorn Planet, Jody's Corner, ABJ, Justin Has Lost, says, and a few others. Says, yeah. And that Star Wars girl. Yeah. I like to go around. So, yeah. So, and that's basically it. I just wanted to say, hey, coach. Sure hope you and Nick have a great night. I wasn't sure if you have a streaming thing tonight or tomorrow um, or anything this week. I think you have one on Saturday. Says, if you do, I'll try to get there. Says, definite. So anyway, I'm very pleased. Thank you for having me as a member. Says, and I'm a little sorry for pulling out on the big one. Says, yeah, I will go back to it, but you don't have to send me another one. No, I will treasure this for the rest of my life. Definite. I love it when people come together without any baggage. And if someone does have baggage, it's quite alright. Everyone has their own points of view. Yeah, points of view, opinions, and sometimes friends do argue. Says, like this is a community. This is a community, a real community. Definite, because all the friends that I've had in the past were very negative and toward me, told me I was stupid, dumb, and the list goes on. It's just, and on and on and on and on. I'm kidding about that part. It's just, but no, I mean, I had bad friends, four bad friends. So, actually, wait a minute. Stephen Jeans. Poof. If you love Star Wars, you wouldn't like to hear this. He would take, like, the like figures of I had at least about 30 Star Wars figures, and what he would do. By the way, I hid 15 from him. Thank goodness. God, otherwise we wouldn't have Darth Vader. Says, yeah, unless you go, like you wouldn't be like the headless Darth Vader. Nah, I don't think anyone like that. No, no. Says, yeah, I had a headless Luke. Yeah, he does that. Yeah, he kicked his dog, which is not a good thing. Says, yeah, animal, an animal abuser. Says, yeah, he had a lot of things wrong in there. Says, I don't know. I can't stand that sort of behavior. Just no. So, that's the reason I actually reach out to people who are friendly. Just well, not they don't have to be too friendly, but at least friendly enough to have a little argument every once in a while. Just definite. That was Stephen Jeans. So anyway, um, oh yeah, there was Jim Manning. Oh, they had Al's Burgers. Uh, yeah, not a nice person. He always told me that I was dumb. He says, ooh, and then he would laugh as if whenever someone got hit on the head, punched in the nose, or anything else. I'm like, that's not funny. He says, oh, yes, it is. He says, great. A person who likes slapstick way too much. He says, yeah. Plus, he wasn't all that friendly. He says, Jim, wait, nah. He had a good friend. He was nice to me. Says Alex Markievich. Says yes. He was the only good one. Says then there was Stephen not Jeans. No, Winters. That's the guy that did something wrong with me. Yeah, not a nice person. He would we would make um, plans. And I'd see a movie. Then he would phone 5 minutes later and I'd say, oh, I'm going with my mom. I'm like, that's not a friend. And you're not invited. No. They're going to go right to my mom. Then he did something stupid to me. What should I blame him for? Because he is a sexual predator. I am not. Says, no, I'm not. I like sex, but not that kind of sex. Says, no, I mean the type that you don't want when you're not in the mood for it. Says, put it that way. Yeah, I still have the scars down there. Says, mm, doctor always, my family doctor always said to me, he says, what do you have scars down there? I never told her. Says, no. Says, and then Graham Curry, he had complained about everything, including me. Says, oh, you should have you should comb your hair this way. I'm like, what? Dude, you can't have that attitude. Like I think he was on the crisp of being cancel culture. Says wokeness. Says, oh dear Lord, not another one. Yeah. Says, so I surround myself with no, not yes men, but people who actually tend to treat me with respect. Yeah, people who don't respect me, I don't want them in my life. It's just nah. It's just like if I said, oh, I'm not. I've been writing. I've written 3 books. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Fine. I don't care. I'm like, well, it is a big deal. I wrote 3 books. What have you written? Just I hate books. Yeah, okay. What sort of stuff that you read? I only read the newspaper. Branch out of that. You might be surprised. And yeah, people like that. Doesn't matter who it is. Could be white, could be anything. Greek, blacks, Spaniards, just Mexicans. Doesn't matter who it is. It can be even be Native Americans or Native Canadian. Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, what's a friend of one? He was nice. Just, he was really nice. His father was yeah, his father, like his stepfather, like his married a native, and she was a native, of course. So, yeah, Tom Hardshell, definite. I don't know where that name comes from, but kind of strange name, but I'm kind of cool with it because one, I like to like lots of different kind of culture, so they've been here for a long time. It's just way before we came. Yeah, just, and I like to just, and I love history, any kind of history, from both perspectives. It's just yes, Caucasian and black. It's just yeah, I can't get enough of it. I just I could spend a lifetime learning about every culture on the planet. Just, and I would go all up. Definitely. Like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's just good to hear it from any nation. It's just uh, Egypt, Indian, Asian, Russia, and the list goes on. Yeah, I respect everyone. I respect every nation on the planet. Well, they may not respect me because they may have a sense of just because I'm white. Just, I don't care. They can say whatever they want with me. Says, oh, you're just a white person, you can't help it. So, no, I was like, oh, I'm not here to help you. I'm here to learn. Yeah. You're going, what the hell? Yeah, that's right. I'm going there. I'm supposed to be watching stuff, but I said, like, I was watching uh, Andy and Jody. Says, definite. So basically, this will be a separate self from the other one. Yeah, man, it was kind of cool. It's just from their own perspectives and their own opinions. They always come together. That is a friend. It's a true friend. It's just, even if they put their foot in their mouth. Hmm. Yeah, I put my feet in my mouth, and I don't like the taste of them. No, we all have opinions. Some people take offense. Just that's bad, right? If I say something offensive, let me know. Just, I don't like going on like you're saying stupid things. Just no, and I don't want to police anyone. So no. So if you have something against me, fine, say so. I don't care if you call me white. I am white. See? And so, in other words, you know who I am. Thank you for watching. And never forget to like and subscribe because you never know what you learn about me next. Just, or not learn. Hi everybody, how are you tonight? I sure hope everyone is having a good night and you're probably watching something on here or watching a good movie. It says, yes, I sure hope it's on here. It says, yeah. It says, I have been watching The Karate Kid Part 4. It says, yes, there is a Part 4 and they do mention Daniel. It says, yeah, but before that, I was watching Cobra Kai. Oh, yeah, I'm back on season 1. Says, so, which is actually very good because what I particularly do like, I've always liked the Karate Kid movies. Says, yes, but in number 4, you got Hillary. Yeah, definite, a different one. The Next Wave. Unfortunately, it never got a sequel. Oh well, doesn't matter. This, oh yeah, it had karate in it. It just wasn't a tournament. Just because when you really think about it, the first one had a few scenes with tournaments. So yeah, even the second and third, but then they switched it up. Went to a different location, Boston. Just and we all know Hillary's was very actually I particularly enjoyed it. I don't know why people put it down back in the day. Since yeah, it was my first time watching it, so yep, I never watched it. Just I watched the first 3, but never bothered with the fourth until tonight. So yes, um, I may have a different set of opinions regarding some things, like what I have mentioned in the last one, but I do highly like Andy, Popcorn Planet, for quite a number of reasons. So it's definite. He's a lot more open-minded. He's always he's inquisitive. He's always trying to find that one niche. And he's not trying to get views. I'm not either. I don't really care. If all I care about is for you to enjoy yourselves and not be lectured by me. Says, no, I don't. I don't want you to be lectured at. Says, no, I think people who do that need serious help. Says, I think they do, don't you think? Hmm. Says, okay. Um, oh, my train of thought is gone. Oh. What was it? Um, I have nothing against Andy. He's actually very good at what he does. So I'll give him that. But uh, there. That's right. I remember now. It says it's about the Justice League. Yes, Josh's version. I do enjoy that a lot more. I found myself watching it over the weekend, and oh, so much better than the Snyder cut. Says, yeah, my opinion. Says, yeah, it's lighthearted. In some way, it's in some areas a lot more better to deal with. Yeah, that's a superhero movie. Like, definite. Just yeah, I will put that in my well, no longer in there, but I will put it in my collection whenever that is. Says, however, I will buy it because I believe in Josh Whedon. Says, if he's a douchebag, then who cares? Says, says, yeah, every director is a douchebag. Says, according to some people, yeah, who cares? Says, we're all professionals. Says, oh yeah, and even me. Having been in and out of the industry way too many times, uh, yeah, that happens. Says, am I making a go of it in the non-union stuff? I know you can't, pardon me. So I have the struggle to find money. And to find money, I need to start thinking like a business person. Mm-hmm. Says, yes, but I will not release the script to anyone. No, no, I'm only 7 pages in. Says, yeah, yeah, that's how much I got in today. Says, yeah, yeah, I got off track. Says, I wanted to do a lot more than that. Says, but like whatever I can, I'll go in. Says, yeah, I can focus, but I just I train the mind was somewhere else. So, well, not to a point it was. Sometimes it wasn't. So, no, it's just sometimes things happen. We had an unwanted guest over tonight. Uh, Mama's too open in inviting people in. Says, yeah, you shouldn't invite people over and not tell your son. Yeah, you're not like, then you wait, then you wait, then you wait, or and then the person's here, and then have a hissy fit. Says, mm, no, she can't. No, no. Says, so, in generally, I don't particularly like certain things. If you can see something, yeah, I have a violin. Unfortunately, I think something broke. So, yeah, it's supposed to be resting on something, and it's not wood. So, no, it's plastic. It's, I was hoping to play it because I know how to play a bit. Just, yeah, I'm kind of quite good at music, playing. Yeah. I don't know why. I just am. Like the piano, guitar. I've been playing a little bit today. A little too less. Yeah, I usually play it 4 times a day. It says, yeah, morning. Oh, you can't see it. It says, hold on. There we are. It says, first the regular guitar, and then in the afternoon and night, it says, I go to the electric one. It's always the same. Like, do, 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 yeah. And I want to do the same thing with the piano. It says, yeah, and drums. I love drums. And the flute. Yeah, I know how to play the flute. It says, oh no, no lie. It says, that's out of practice. It says, so 2, 3, 4. It says, oh yeah, well, that's about it. It says, actually, I did put 4. It says, yeah, when you're trying to move, you have to put down how many things you have. It says, yeah, I think you'll probably get another one. Different color, of course. And a proper one. Like, not that one. It's just, I don't know what happened. I can't seem to want to get the thing up. Like, like between you have a thing, you put it in, and yeah. Mm. Oh well, you can't win them all. Anyway, you know who I am. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'm happy. Yeah, I got some stuff today. Woohoo! Finally. But first, I will start with some of the ones I already had. This is definite. And I may ask for a little help too. This is for something small. This is first. You all know about that one. Uh, that one. I got that. This is definite Xbox Bendy. It looks kind of cute. It says, yeah, I'm just buying them. I can't play them. Not until I have a system. May or may not, depending on what's going on. It says, yeah. And finally, it says, yeah, I think I showed you that one before. So, yeah. That's for video games. For audio, got myself a microphone. Testing, testing, 1, 2. I don't know if it's on or off. No, I plugged it in and I'm like, hello, hello. I did. Just, oh, wait just a minute. I think I put it on the wrong one. I think so. Because there was phone and then exactly. Says I might have put in the wrong plug. Just, anyway, nothing's really going on. Just trying to, well, haven't been able to write today. Just because I've been hopping around like a bunny. I saw one. Actually, more than enough this week. Whoa, seen 5. Oh, that is so cute. Definite. Says, anyway, you know who I am. Thank you for watching. And always remember, like and subscribe. If you do not, I will come over there and sing. God save you. God save you. I'm kidding. This is